Hey guys!
So today's topic is first aid for heat stroke and heat exhaustion. What is heat stroke and heat exhaustion? A heat stroke is a condition that happens when the body overheats over its regular body temperature. And it overheats because of staying in the sun for too long and doing extensive physical activities such as exercising outside when the temperature is really high. And heat exhaustion is a condition that is caused when the body temperature becomes higher than normal. This is different from heat stroke because usually the body overheats to over 104 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas here it's higher than normal. And when heat exhaustion occurs, it can cause a heat stroke if it's bad enough.
So most of the signs and symptoms for heat stroke and heat exhaustion are similar, and here are 3 common ones. So there are dizziness, vomiting, and fainting. Some more signs of heat stroke and heat exhaustion are confusion, headache, fatigue, and cramps.
Why do people get heat stroke or heat exhaustion? Usually for heat stroke, staying in the heat for a long amount of time, doing physical activities such as playing basketball or just exercising in the heat and wearing extra layers of clothing can cause heat stroke. On the other hand, heat exhaustion can occur when you're dehydrated, or if you're drinking alcohol and you're sweating a lot, or if you're having a poor regulation of heat in the body.
So what do you do if someone you know has heat exhaustion? The first step is move someone out of the heat. So if they're outside and it's really sunny, move them into an indoor space with like AC or cooling. Then have them lay down on the floor and elevate their legs above their heart. Then remove any hot, warm clothing that the person has on them, such as jackets, cardigans, anything else with like sleeves and stuff. And then give them water or cool drinks. And after that, if their condition gets worse, call 911 immediately.
Here's what you have to do if someone gets a heat stroke. First, you have to call 911 if necessary and move the person out of the heat or into a cool area where there's not as much heat. And remove unnecessary clothing like hoodies, cardigans, and move the person on their side instead of their back or the front. And cool the person's entire body by putting water on them. And apply ice packs to the armpits and the back of the neck to cool them down. And if the person stops breathing, begin rescue breaths. Lift the person's face up and blow 2 puffs of air into their mouth. Between each breath, wait a second before blowing the next breath. And if the person is awake and can swallow, give them fluids such as water and other cool fluids.
So to start first aid for heat stroke or heat exhaustion, here are some supplies you'll need to help. So for heat stroke, you'll need an ice pack, a mini fan, and a wet cloth in order to cool the person down. For heat exhaustion, you will need water, squirting cool water, and then cool sponges to also cool the person down. So before we get to our ending, we will show you a little demonstration on someone who might have heat exhaustion and how to help them. Wow, it's really hot outside today.
Yeah, it's really hot.
I'm feeling kind of hot and dizzy.
Are you okay?
Jacket. I don't know.
Let's go inside.
So.
She has heat exhaustion, so take off any excessive clothing, such as her jacket. Now lay down and elevate her legs on this chair. Okay? Next, we're going to be handing her water.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Yep, and make sure to like this video and subscribe if you liked it. And also make sure to comment down below what you want to see for our next video.
Also, the links to our other company, Health Kiosk, will also be down in the description below.